Macs and gaming really don't go quite well together, but a few developers stepped up and released a handful of titles on these silvery little laptops. Over the last few years, gaming on Mac has evolved and a few AAA titles were also released on this platform. In this video, I will show you some best Mac games on Steam. But before we start this video, please subscribe to my channel Games Puff and press the bell icon for more gaming videos. So without any further ado, let's start this video. The first game of this video is Rise of the Tomb Raider. It's hard to believe that a game of this caliber is available on Mac OS because it is one of the most graphically demanding games of all time. A sequel to Tomb Raider 2013 and the 11th installment in the franchise, Rise of Tomb Raider, follows the adventure of Lara Croft, who is headed to Siberia this time to uncover the truth about the elixir of life. However, she is not alone because the paramilitary organization Trinity has already started digging up the mountains to find the hidden elixir of immortality. Next up we have Divinity Original Sin 2. Hands down, Divinity Original Sin 2 is the best RPG on Mac OS. Divinity Original Sin 2 is an RPG developed by Larian Studios, and it is a sequel to the first installment in the franchise. Divinity Original Sin 2 tells a dark tale of a brutal battle between the Divine Order and the Sorcerers. The main protagonist in the game is also one of the sorcerers, but at the beginning of the game, he is captured by the Divine Order, but with the help of a mysterious force, he manages to escape. Next up we have Life is Strange 2. This one is a bit hard to describe, but let's imagine that you're playing a 16-year-old teen life simulator. As the titles suggest, this game is a bit complicated, and not everyone will get to the depths of this one, but one thing that we're sure of is that its rich story, gameplay, and RPG elements will leave a mark on your heart. Next up we have Dirt Rally. Dirt Rally is another excellent AAA racing game that you can play on your MacBook. It features a wide variety of tracks and you can choose from hundreds of vehicles to go toe-to-toe with some of the fiercest racers around the world. It's even more fun if you got a complete setup of Logitech G29 because the realistic driving experience in Dirt Rally will further enhance with a steering and a gearbox next to your battle station. Next up we have Everspace. Everspace is an excellent game that lets you explore the wide universe on a starship, but the journey won't be as easy as you might think. Enemy ships are closing in on your position, but you must use real-time tactics to launch a counter-attack against them and live another day to tell the tale. Unlike other space exploration games, Everspace features an amazing story that will devour you with its plot twists, and as you make progress in the game, the combat will get much harder and challenging. Next up we have Hitman. Begin your journey with Agent 47, who is tasked to take down some high-profile targets around the world using innovative methods. In one mission, you'll have to penetrate the security of the F1 racing crew and take down their driver during the race. I know that it seems like a bit too much, but trust us that you are going to enjoy this. Next up we have Civilization 6. This game does not require any introduction because every RTS lover on this planet might have heard of Sid Meier's Civilization 6. However, if you're still not familiar with this one, then here's a bit of backstory for you. Sid Meier's Civilization 6 is a real-time strategy game where you'll have to build your base, raise armies and attack on your enemies to remain the king of the hill. Next up we have Dirt 4. Dirt 4 is a must-have if you enjoy realistic racing games with all kinds of terrain. This is the fourth installment in the Dirt franchise, and it's without any doubt one of the best racing games on Mac because the realism on this one will blow you away. Graphically, Dirt 4 is a remarkable looking game that features snowy, dirt, and many other kinds of terrains. Next up we have Cities Skylines. Remember Farm City? Cities Skylines is a ramped-up version of it with all the building tools that you can imagine. Cities Skyline is a building game published by Paradox Interactive, and it features a wide city where you'll be building skyscrapers from scratch. From installing water pipes to doing taxes, you will get to do everything in this one. The last game of this video is Dota 2. Let's just start off by saying that Dota 2 is one of the most difficult MOBA games on the face of the earth, and no matter how many hours you've spent on this one, there's always someone better. In case you've been living under a rock, Dota 2 is a real-time tactical game where you'll face off with the most fierce enemies. A player can choose from a wide variety of fictional characters, and each of them has its own unique features and combat style. So that's the list of 10 best Mac games on Steam that you can play in 2021. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel Games Puff, and press the bell icon for more gaming updates.